Hey everybody, today we have Cobble and Fog. Previously, a while back, we did unboxing of Unmatched Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf that I think I got for like $10 from either Toy Show or maybe it was that maybe I got it at ShadowCon or one of those cons or whatever. I know I only paid like $10 for it though. They gave me a good deal on it. This time we now have Cobble and Fog. I actually went to Barnes & Noble and picked up 3 of the Unmatched series. I want to get them all because I like this series. I watched some videos about it and I saw how well the game played, and I think I played it. So it kind of reminds me of Epic Duels. So it's like Advanced Epic Duels. In this particular version, we have Dracula, Jekyll and Hyde, Invisible Man, and Sherlock Holmes fighting each other. Of course, let you see the box art, and of course, there's some advertisement. Anyone, anywhere, pick your favorite hero, map, and opponents. Mix and match sets. So far, they have the 4 hero sets with Battle of Legends 1 and 2, which I picked up. And they have Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf, which I have. And I need to get these 2, Robin Hood and Bigfoot, and Houdini and the Genie, which I think we're still at Barnes & Noble. So first up, we have the rules, but first we also have some of this box art. So I thought maybe y'all like box art like I like box art. I don't know. Do you? Do you? Do you? If you don't, you don't. So this is cool. You got your just kind of neat. This is 3 classified. You got Dr. Jekyll, Don't Split Couple Slavery, Dr. Akala's Blood Bank, Donate Today, Sherlock Holmes, Consultant Detective, and Invisible Man's Hattery. The Unmatched special issue, Cobble and Fog. So this one has some special bonuses. Heroes and sidekicks, how to play, setup, spaces and zones, your turn, action maneuver, step 1, draw a card, step 2, move your fighters. Drawing a card is mandatory, moving your fighters are optional. Boost, action scheme, action attack, step 1, declare target, choose and reveal. Step 3, resolve combat, defeating a fighter, winning the game, winning the combat. Combat examples. Special rules for this set. This game board has secret passages. The Invisible Man has fog. And team play. Come one, come all, Monstrous Showdown, Bigfoot versus Medusa. Available at your finest games and oddities purveyors. Icon reference. Next up, we have these tokens that you have to press. You have the Invisible Man, you have the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you have Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Dracula's little tokens, plus you have the fog. Plus you have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde potion here. So these, you punch them out and you make them, and they're the what do you call them? You call them health tokens. That would be your health tokens. Then, of course, we have right here we have a double-sided board here. So this is the outside of the house. And then you have the inside of the house at Bakersville Manor. Of course, you have a secret key that lets you go from there to there with the secret room passage. And you also have here to here, somehow through the graveyard. And of course, since it's multi-sided, as in you can only get into the house from the window doors here and the doors here, and then you would have to go up the stairs, and you have to go into individual rooms. So you can't like go from these to here. Yeah. Then of course there is the Soho. So again, you have street level here, and you have top level where you're on top of the roofs. So you can't like just, you know, you get it. You can't just. Now, if you're out on top of the roof, you might be able to attack or by firing at someone from the bottom that's on the ground, and you might be able to shoot up toward the roof, but probably only if they connect like this. And you can't just jump from these roofs to over there, but you can from this one, which is interesting. You might be able to shoot at each other from there. If, of course, you have ranged combat. Okay, so we got these little tokens for building the. Then we got the other tokens. I kind of would have liked to. This is Dr. Watson's. Goes with Sherlock Holmes. And this is the Three Brides and or Sisters of Dracula. I do like the fact that they gave us different tokens for different ones, but I also would prefer if they didn't give us these tokens and that they would actually gave us the miniatures. First up, we have you could also change these. This one, I believe, is Dracula. So we'll look at Dracula's cards. And I like how they have it where you can put the little stuff for each person. They did a real good job at dividing the box. Still wastes a lot of space, but they did do a good job at keeping the boxes organized. But if you want to save space, you could probably get all the stuff from all the different Unmatched series. Probably can get most of them in all one container. If you actually were to save space, but just, I say don't worry about it. First up, we have Dracula's cards. Wow, it's already been 10 minutes. So here's Dracula's card. You got Dracula can turn into a beast, Mistform, Feeding Frenzy, Baptism of Blood, Do My Bidding, Look into my eyes, Prey upon the Sisters. See, this card can only be used by Dracula. See, each card, it has different things. Like this is like attack, defense, and lightning bolt. Must mean something. Anyway, thirst for substance, ravening seduction, Ambush can be played by any. Dash, and Exploit, and Feint. So next up we got Sherlock Holmes. In his boxing stance. You can switch these colors if you don't, but it does match the card and the go. I don't like trying to open these cards. I'm going to be honest with you. Not the easiest at opening these cards. I might sleeve these cards. I actually have some sleeves somewhere that I gotta find in my sleeves. If I find them, I might actually sleeve all these cards. So first up, we got Sherlock Holmes' card. We've got The Game is Afoot, Eliminate the Impossible, Confirm Suspicion, Elementary, my dear Watson, Elementary, Counterpunch, Deduce Strategy, Master of the Skies. Dr. Washington has a service revolver, Fixed Point in a Changing Age, Administer Aid, Study Methods, Education Never Ends, Feint. That's Sherlock Holmes. Then we have, this looks like Invisible Man. Hey man, it tells you who it is on the card, man. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I did not know it was going to take so long to do these videos. But I like to be thorough, so you got Surprise Attack, Slip Away, Emerge from the Mist, Lurking, Impossible to See, Rolling Fog, Reign of Terror, Vanish, Without a Trace, Step Lightly, Coded Notes, Into Thin Air, Confound, Dreaming of Revenge, Covert Preparation. And that would be this guy right here. This guy, my bad, I did not show you him yet. There is the Invisible Man. And last and finally, but not least, is Dr. Jekyll on Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This set kind of reminds me of that movie. I can't even think of the name of that movie now, but it had legends in it. What was that movie? It had Sean Connery in it. Had various different. It had different people from myths and legends in it. Oh, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yes, it was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. They should actually make a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Unmatched set. They don't have to put an Invisible Man in here, and they don't have to put Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in here because they already have them two. With waste, what with waste, scientific method, calming research, succumb to compulsion, distracting, strange case, forever hide. Madness relents. Recovering blow. Wait, is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? I don't remember, but I know that Dr. Morartu, Professor, no, not Doctor, Professor Pure Evil, Duality of Man, Skirmish, and Feint. Looks like they all have some feints. I'm trying to think, who was in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Okay. There was several people in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I can't remember all the people that were in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I just remember that it was a good movie. I probably have it somewhere on DVD that I will watch. And it had League 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, whoever that doctor is, or professor, or whatever the guy who invented that. I think it had Invisible Man in it. I think it may or may not have had Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which also was in Van Helsing, by the way, which also had Dracula, so they probably should make a Van Helsing figure. Does not have to necessarily be based off the movie, but I'm just throwing this out there that there was some extraordinary gentlemen from historical myth and legends, and they were in this movie, and it was a good movie and whatnot. And anyway, they could make a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Unmatched set, because there was like 6 people in it, but I think some of them have already got their own figure from other previous Unmatched series, so yeah, they don't gotta make those. You know what I mean. Anyway, remember, guys, good all the time, guys, good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Jesus loves you, Jesus God, Jesus Lord, Jesus King, Jesus is ruler of everything. And have a great, wonderful day. And stay tuned for the next exciting episode, where I'm going to unbox the Battle of Legends Volume 1 and 2. Later.